right, StreamYard is up. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all got a few clips of black women checking these Jezebels. Make sure I got everything up and going, man. That little. I'm gonna show these clips real quick. You guys hit that like button. Go ahead and share the live stream, and just getting things back up and popping. Some of these clips will be available on the pre-recorded side. I'm going to remake them, but I wanted to get the feeds up and going. So with no further ado, let's get right into this. You guys, make sure you subscribe. Like I said, hit that like button. It's super important. Share the live stream and drop a comment. Let's go. I don't even. This is undone over here, man. Hold up. I got to do some work over here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Bear with me. There we go.
The content creators is ducking you on purpose. You feel me? Hey, yo, they seen you coming and listen here. They gonna have to get low. A lot of people are gonna be mad at you here. A lot of people mad that you stepped in the character because they can no longer front like they you. They no longer can front like they you. I mean, yo, you know you bad at what you do when they see you. Because you know they see you. They see you like the rising star you are, but they ain't gonna comment. They ain't gonna hit like. What I like about you though, when they go down they feed, you be on there, you hit like. Shit. Funny money and that good shit, but they ain't really supporting people, is they? Nah, buddy, nah. Look at you, boy. Yo, you bad. You bad when all the content creators is ducking you on purpose.
Man, he ain't lied, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, when you out here on your purpose, this is how you know when people are jealous of you, right? When you see that they're going out of their way to acknowledge the enlightenment and the information and knowledge you drop into them, because you can see the upgrades and everything that they're doing from the information you putting out. You can you know what I mean? You can see the words, your words on their mouth and all that, but then they act like they don't see it, man. That's how you know you got them on edge. You got them making sure that they need to be on their P's and Q's. They in competition with you. They putting you on a pedestal you ain't even put yourself on. And this goes for anybody that's working, handling your business, whatever you doing. If you on top of your game, if you're getting in shape or in shape, you got your money right or getting it right, but you got this focus about you, this drive about you, everybody around you can see that. Because you know, if you were someone else, you could see it. And it's not even about recognition, because people get this messed up. It's not about that. It's about the spirits that be on people that cause them to study you and try to destiny swap or whatever. Because it's about knowing if you're doing it for the right reasons, then you have no problem with letting people know where you got the information from, right? It's a demon on you. And I like to expose the demon so you don't feel like you're getting away with something, because it's not going to hide. And I don't want that demon spirit around me. I'm the light over here. I'm going to expose it so that way you make sure you stay over there and do what you do. But you best not never come over this way acting like I don't know what you be doing. Just stay away from me. You know what I mean? Got to move like that. Jealousy is absolutely the devil. So is envy and everything else. And when you expose it, they can't stand you, bro. Because the world is built off of this, where people are narcissistic and steal, personality traits from other people. And since it's not really a crime and no one makes a big deal about it, nobody thinks about it outside of the spiritual community that exposes it for what it really is. It's a demon on you. It's a demon on you. And don't think we don't see it. What do you think motivates us sometimes? Seeing that demon on you, acting like you don't, and then looking and acting and sounding just like us. We can see it. We ain't new to this. We true to it. Let's keep it going.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something, okay? Y'all know what this election taught me? Like the results of it, the breakdown of the results, and even the discussions and the rhetoric that has come about after, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just whatever. Okay. I think
smash that like button.
That feminism has lost its way.
How's
and
it
it took
going,
a
Jane?
turn for the worse. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought the origin story of feminism, and honestly, I thought it was a white woman's story. But anyways, like the objective was so we could have human rights, basic human rights as women, like being paid equally at our jobs. The men in our lives they can't legally violate us, you know what I'm saying, anymore. Like basically basic human rights as women. I thought that was the objective. Now it's like, I am woman, hear me roar, ah, the rabbit got the gun now type stuff. And it's just like, don't get it twisted. I know we as women have endured some stuff back in the day, but it's just like, society is not going to get better with us acting like reckless villains and children when, you know, and that's the thing, when like the results come back and the consequences come, like we don't want to take accountability or nothing. It's mad wild out here. So I think we as women, by the majority, not all women, but it's so majority to the point where it's like you might as well put a blanket over all of us. So it's just like,
You know what
we
I'm
as women
saying?
as a whole need to just get it together and focus and
And you're hearing this from a woman, because we've been saying this. It's too many out there in the forefront being loud. It's not all of y'all, but it's just too many reckless ratchets in the forefront to not be, you know, held accountable. Y'all got to check them, put them back in their place, because they never have been supposed to be the premier of our culture. And now the ratchet has been pushed to the front to make us look foolish. And if y'all keep standing behind them, man, we don't play none of that kind of stuff over on the man side. Like, man, look, if there's some tomfoolery or goofy stuff, we separate ourselves from that, man.
remind, like, you know, remember what we doing here. Remember what we doing here. Like, the world is not going to be a better place with women acting like dudes. And then we mimicking the reckless, the bottom of the barrel type dudes. You know what I'm saying? Guys that like treated us bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even about acting like a guy. Just have integrity, have morals, be a lady, basically. Like, you can, man, if you know how to play your cards right, you could be dynamic and very powerful in your womanhood. It's just women don't know how to be women no more. Women don't want to be women no more. You tell women what's best for them, they'll be like, well, what about the guys? That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, stop doing that. Stop comparing what we doing to what they doing. They not like us. They not like us. We're literally not the same. So when you go by the metric of what guys doing, you gonna lose every time. Come over here, sis. Come back, you know, regroup, heal. A lot of us need healing. A lot of us need healing. But yeah, feminism lost its way and it took a turn for the worse. And the results of society, it shows. So, yeah. Y'all, let me tell y'all something.
Hey, man,
okay?
look, I don't think she
Y'all
lying.
know what this
I don't think she missed one beat, man. But look, the next one, super important. You got to smash that like button. She's about to be cooking. Let's go.
When it all comes down to it, when it comes down to the nitty gritty, I want a black man on my side. Period. Y'all running around here talking about some feminist this and feminist that. Meanwhile, those white women knew exactly what time it was when they went into that booth. See, those white women were voting for family structure. They were voting for family dynamic. They understand the importance of that. They boosted y'all black woman ego and made y'all feel like y'all can do any and everything, keyword, without your man, because that is the hidden agenda. Because black women are easy targets. Black women are extremely emotionally charged with what's going on here. So that's what really makes us easy targets. Y'all are pointing the finger at black men. Y'all are doing all of these things at black men, but y'all need them. And you gonna see how quick you need them when shit gets really real. So you can keep coming up here recording these videos and starting this feminist movement into thinking that you don't need black men to protect you. You are an idiot. And let's be crystal clear when I say I don't want any bitch around me like that. If you a woman and you feel like you don't need no man for protection, you are an idiot.
And a fool.
You are a lost cause. And you are playing a dangerous fucking game.
Leftovers.
Y'all running around here talking about the 4B movement. That is so stupid on a lot of levels. There is ample amount of birth control around here. You know how to have self-control. You might need to look at yourself in the mirror and figure out why you attracting ain't shit ninjas.
She's talking about you. Yeah,
Fix
you.
yourself. It could be something about you to where you are constantly attracting Pookie and Ray Rays. But not over here, boo-boo. I'm attracting all strong, dominant, healthy black men. Period. That's all I want around me. I don't want no GAY male giving me no fucking advice.
I know that's right.
I don't want no GAY woman. I had to wash my mouth. GAY woman telling me I don't need no man.
Tell them.
I don't know, ma'am. No, ma'am. Y'all are losing y'all fucking minds out here.
Oof.
Collectively, you are.
Let her cook.
When it all comes down to it, when it comes down to the nitty gritty, I want a black man on my side. Period.
Absolutely.
Y'all running around here talking about some feminist.
You know, listen, had to put this clip in here. This is the main clip for the video. I just put the others around it. And then the clip next as well for y'all that are shadow banned and, you know, you don't know if you voted the right way or if your silent vote went in the right direction. Don't worry, my brothers and my sisters. You know, your president's going to take care of things because your voice should be able to be heard the same way people on the other side's voice is pushed to the top of the algorithm. So for those that have kept it real and you've been getting shadow banned, this is about to be your year. 2025 is the year of the underdog. You heard it here first. Lone wolves, Sigma males, even some of you alphas out there that have been keeping it down, holding it down, it's going to be your year. Starting from that point forward for at least 4. You know what I'm saying? Especially 2025. So get out there, post your content. Don't be worried about being censored. I wouldn't say cuss too much, but I guarantee you your videos will start trickling to the top somewhere around the beginning of 2025, if you get what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. And she was cooking. Everything she said, cash money is. You know it is. You know it is.
This and feminist that. Meanwhile, those white women knew exactly what time it was when they went into that booth.
Sigma Nation, you know it.
See, those white women were voting for family structure. They were voting for family dynamic. They understand the importance of that. They
You know what I'm saying? You know, okay.
Man, Donald done did a lot in 48 hours.
Furthermore, when users of big online platforms have their content or accounts removed, throttled, shadow banned, or otherwise restricted, no matter what name they use, they should have the right to be informed that it's happening.
It's kind of good,
the right to
here.
a specific explanation of the reason why, and the right to a timely appeal. The censorship cartel must be dismantled and destroyed, and it must happen immediately. And here's my plan. First, within hours of my inauguration, I will sign an executive order banning any federal department or agency from colluding with any organization, business, or person to censor, limit, categorize, or impede the lawful speech of American citizens. I will then ban federal money from being used to label domestic speech as mis or disinformation.
That's what they do. And he's about to cook too, but that's what they do, right? It's all about the verbiage. So you know what I'm saying, expressing your freedom of speech, right? But then they'll label you as something that's like criminal, right? While you have the other side saying the most hideous type of crazy thing. But as long as it's in alignment with what's popular, you know, amongst the brainwashing that's being pushed out by mainstream media and the powers that be, you good to go. You going against that to have people think for themselves a little bit, it's over. They suppress you. You wondering why y'all watch my content? It's like, yo, this dude got decent content. I'm suppressed. I'm shadow banned. I have women telling me all the time, like I hit the like button and I go back, it's unlike. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting no notifications. They suppress the truth, man. It's done. It's done. It's over. See, what happens is you mess around and got some chosen ones that you're going against. You on the wrong side of history, and God is straightening things out. We ain't got the power to stop organizations and governments and things of that nature, but God does. God does. Get a little law and order and straightening out here, man. That's all that's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's all that's going on. I'm telling you.
Well, like me, man, this about to be next level. They about to let me get it in. Big Donald, you about to let me? Me? Boy, that's why the real one stayed off the internet. Big Donald don't bring the real to the internet. It's over. Man, Big Donald came in his bitch swinging.
Hey, listen, I want you to understand something, person, whoever you know, we know that trolls come in once you start speaking about certain topics. And as soon as this video started playing, here you go. I wonder why. Okay? All you are is just trolls that are set up by the big machine. It's don't even play with me. I want to call you out. You know what I'm saying? But I had no trolling until this video got played. This is the reason why President Trump's got to do what he got to do. Okay? I don't know who you think you're playing with. Keep running your mouth. I need my algorithm up anyway. But you get no more airtime after this, boy.
You can't get mad at a president that want the truth out. Now think about that. One side I'm talking about was shadow ban you. You couldn't say nothing. Any content creator understand what I'm talking about. So why Big Dog coming in here like, man, say what you gonna say. He ready for it to be out here. He ready for this goddamn on government to get exposed. He want it all out.
Gems.
Find something on him, find it. That's what he want.
He's gonna drop some gems.
Falling for all this emotional. And that's on y'all. Y'all want to sit there and dwell on some bullshit, man. This motherfucker here now, all right? With that being said, man, your bro coming in raising hell. And I seen one, everybody was like, man, he giving white people, what they call it, reparations. Shit, y'all think Kamala would have gave us some? Obama was in, he didn't give us shit. You feel me? Y'all, they don't made it with it, act like he can't even do it. Y'all stop saying, that's my friend over there, that's my friend. That one ain't did nothing for nothing, nigga. Not nothing. They even told you, man, they even got black people out here, man, it's hard to give black folks reparations. Ask Trump. It's a circus to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm just laughing at the people, man. But like I said, man, no more shadow bans. Get it in. That means what? TikTok is not going to be banned, bro.
Yeah,
I'm talking
boy.
about this nigga Trump coming in like, damn.
Hey, listen to what he's saying. I'm getting back on TikTok right now. But listen to what he says about IG and Twitter. I mean, X or whatever. Better get out there and get your content pushed, man. But listen to things and pay attention to your surroundings while God's making a way for you.
You know what to do. Y'all better get on your TikTok, man. Stop making you some money, man. For real, man. I'm just going to let y'all know right now, man. TikTok about to be booming. TikTok about to take out everybody if you ain't figuring it out, man. Twitter and TikTok, nigga, about to be booming, nigga. You better get off back YouTube, come on back Instagram. Nigga, they about to be booming over here, man. You already see what he's saying. No more shadow bans, man. Pay attention, man. He want the truth out. He want the...
I ain't never been on Instagram right, but I'm going to do it now. I ain't never been on there right. I speak reposting stuff, but I'm about to get my game up on there now.
Internet to be full throttle. Nigga, fuck that. Nigga, fuck if you say his name. Nigga, I used to say Kamala name, dog, and just get done in. They own the platforms. I guess he is tired of that. He like shit. They got to get sued. He have a lot of problem with the media. That's why he's really doing this shit.
That's
he want to really put the foot on their ass. This is what I'm telling y'all. Grab your popcorn, not cotton. He about to really put the foot on their ass.
And this is what like big government got to understand, man. When you create a underdog situation, when you count people out, when you have these balls and stuff where you insult somebody like they did that when Obama insulted, that's what motivated Trump to become president. When Obama was up there during that ball insulting him and all that, and he's like, I'm gonna show you. See, that's what happens, man. When you mess around and do that to somebody and you put us in a situation like, I'm gonna show you, man, I'm gonna show you that drive, man. And then what happens is, since you didn't play the field like you're supposed to, now you got this rogue again who don't like none of y'all want to get rid of all the swamp. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. You basically made your own. That's what they did. They did it themselves. You know what I'm saying? They did it themselves.
It's good news. Cheerio.
Yeah, that's one of the, if y'all didn't know. So those has been speaking the truth and getting shadow banned is over. Oh, my OBS is disconnected. I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? You know, this got to stop, man. This got to stop. Yeah, it's got to stop.
Y'all want any reason to hate, and I'm so sick. I can't believe black men hate us that much. 79% of black men voted with black women. That's more than majority. Voted the same as black women. But yet, y'all have to find any way to not celebrate and appreciate and big up the 79%. Y'all want to focus on the 21 who didn't.
They always do.
I get real upset
Slave
when black
master
men
stuff.
call us out for being ungrateful, unappreciative, not supportive for the good that they do. Y'all get mad. Y'all get upset. Y'all get bothered. But look at what y'all doing. I'm just convinced that y'all are really miserable and very evil, because this makes sense why our men don't like us. They love us, but they don't like us because look how evil and vindictive we are when they don't agree with us. It's sad. A small majority. Y'all want any reason to hate black men, and I'm so sick of it. I can't believe black men hate us that much.
She said a whole lot. And listen, go through and break it down a little bit more. But, you know, black women are noticing this. And you Jezebels, you leftovers, you're not able to really hide behind black women because, you know, they're starting to separate. You know, just like we've been separated ourselves from Pookie and Ray Ray and them. Black women are starting to separate the ratchet from how they want to be identified and represented properly. So, and you ratchet chicks, you don't have no act right about you. So you're not going to be able to, you know, imitate what black women are trying to represent now. And plus your ego's in the way. So you ain't trying to hear no submissive nothing to a man. So we're going to start being able to hopefully see the difference between a black woman and these leftover, raggedy ass, stinking ass, narcissistic Jezebel females, right? Because there's a difference between a female and a woman. Don't act like there isn't. If you're a person that's barely human, that operates in your lower vibrational self and just run around doing whatever, like there's no consequences and there is no God, there's no way you can call yourself, you know, like the level of human or man, not human, but woman or man, and definitely not lady or gentleman. So stop acting like there's no difference. That's what you want people to think. Oh, there's no difference, but no. When you're trash, you're trash. When you're trash, you're trash. And it's time that people are able to see the differences. Okay? It is what it is.
79% of black men voted with black women. That's more than majority. Voted the same as black women. But yet, y'all have to find any way to not celebrate and appreciate and big up the 79%. Y'all want to focus on the 21 who didn't. I get real upset when black men call us out for being ungrateful, unappreciative, not supportive for the good that they do. Y'all get mad. Y'all get upset. Y'all get bothered. But look at what y'all doing.
Yeah.
I'm just convinced that y'all are really miserable and very evil.
Okay. Now listen. All right. Listen what she said, man. She said it. We didn't. You know, she just said that you're bitter, and we definitely know that you're bitter. You take every experience you have with every relationship and you internalize it, and you don't want to heal from it. Because if you heal from it, then you don't have nothing to complain about. Right? You know, you can't play victim anymore. Now she's calling it out. And there's a wickedness to running around trying to be a mammy to men that you think just because you share the same race or skin complexion, you have the right to force your messed up way of thinking, matriarch or whatever you grew up in, onto grown ass men. No. Who raised you? You know what I'm saying? You look a mess, act a mess, and you're a bad representation, or probably the right representation, whoever raised you. Trash. Trash. Tell you one thing, dislike me or whatever, but you can tell that my dad and my mother raised me right. I take care of myself and I don't play victim. Get yourselves together. You know what I'm saying? We're tired of it. And there ain't no gaslighting you can do, shaming language. Who cares what you think? Yeah. Try to question somebody's sexual orientation. You got a fetish for watching guys that you think are gay. It don't make any sense, does it? You sound stupid, low IQ, trashy. That's what it is. And we will do whatever it takes to explore options outside of the limited garbage that's given to us on an everyday basis by women that are complaining and knowing doggone well they're not virgins or close to it. You're trying to give us recycled goods and then having us jumping through hoops that Pookie and Ray Ray never had to. You're a hot mess. Say whatever you want. No one cares. No one cares. Talk all the junk online, whatever it takes to make yourself feel better, to help you get to sleep at night, right? So you're not crying. Whatever you got to do. We don't care. See, you thought we were stupid, but no, we're giving you grace because women, we tend to think of y'all in this like innocent, you know what I mean? Like nature, but you're showing your true nature. You showed us too much. And we're like, oh, so you think you think it's control what you're doing. Okay. We're going to show you better than we can tell you. But keep talking. Whatever it takes, right?
Because this makes sense why our men don't like us. They love us, but they don't like us because look how evil and vindictive we are when they don't agree with us. It's sad. A small majority. Y'all want any reason to hate black men, and I'm
telling you. I got one more here.
A hoe's final form is a religious woman.
Woo! Woo! What? What?
I want to debate it.
Don't debate it, brother.
Say she's
you know it makes sense, especially if you watch any of these chicks online talking about they got an online ministry, but you can see the 304 in them still. Man, don't fight it. It's that final form, man.
wrong. But we know. We know.
A hoe's final form is a religious woman.
I listen. And it's no judgment to y'all, but that's pretty much like, you know what I mean? The consensus when y'all are like overly doing it. It's like, ooh, you need that forgiveness, boy. You know, you've been out there in them streets and you know, no one's going to ask you too many questions if you praising Jesus, right? Yeah, we need to start asking questions. How long you been in the church? All your life? Oh, you recently started getting, why was that? What made you want to get into the church so heavy? How was your relationships? Are you married? How many children do you have? All right. How many baby fathers? Really? 4. And you're in the church preaching to people about what they should and shouldn't do. Okay. Whatever makes you feel better. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real talk. I'm not trying to be, you know, like wicked or, you know, y'all be thinking that I'm just like, you know, joning on these women. And I ain't doing nothing but speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying? The second form is the spiritual her, right? That's I'm going through my journey and I got to heal. And that final form is praise Jesus. Every other word, quoting Bible scriptures and everything else. Judging other people. Trying to make herself feel better about the horrible life choices and relationships that she have not healed from of her past. Whatever it takes. Okay, hey, listen, do what you got to do. I'm not on it anymore. Do what you got to do. I'm trying to tell you. Absolutely. Nothing's going to happen to you. And we out here in these streets. Let me tell y'all something. While y'all keep thinking everything that's happening and for whatever reason, look, man, it's just too much going on right now. You cannot sit out here and suppress men while wanting to date them and then having all of the machine behind you. How could you think you're on the right side of history even doing this? Right? Like the lady in the beginning said, it was supposed to be about liberation and freedom. And now you just want to, the rabbit got the gun. How far can we take it? While still needing men to make babies with you and families. And what is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is wrong? And You keep thinking that it's okay because the internet tells you it's okay. It's not. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're supposed to have a moral compass and a soul. Y'all are online just doing whatever makes you feel better, watching other male content creators and podcasters. And so if you don't have a man in your life that pisses you off, you go online and find some other. How is that not evil? How is that not evil? Perpetuating the cycle while still talking about where are all the good men at. It is insane. It is insane. You know where the good men are at. And you got a little bit of power. And now it's like you're showing what you really want, which is to drive men insane. Just because none of it makes any sense. You just want to drive men insane because you're crazy. Look, we're not dealing with your traumas, right? Be real. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're supposed to get one man and not have too many. You didn't swallow too much semen. It's gonna rot at your brain. When you say you're in masculine energy, you're in the energy of the men who you swallowed in one hole or another. That semen is taking over your doggone brain and you're talking to grown men like that's supposed to be attractive. Look them straight in the eyes and talk like, yeah, I'm a masculine woman and I'm about what the hell you talking about, fool? Make me a sandwich. What I need you for? To protect, provide? No. You lost your way. You lost your way. And now you can't fool men with the makeup and the rebranded, tarnished coochie anymore. You know what I'm saying? We know you collected bodies, and we literally don't want you talking to us with dick on the breath. Get the hell out my face while you still got dick on the breath. Who you trying to tell, what they're doing wrong and calling somebody sassy by their mannerisms, and you still got dick on the breath? Sit your goofy asses down, okay? Think about what you're doing. Find a way to heal. Don't heal, whatever, man. But men are done with you, bro. I'm not playing with you. Y'all talk too much. I'm being straight up. Y'all talk too much. Sit down somewhere, man. Let somebody else, be in the forefront of the media about something else. Sit down. What's wrong with y'all people, man? But whatever makes you feel better, right? You wasn't wrong. You know it.
When you're a chosen one working a regular job, your coworkers hate when you mind your damn business because now you become a mystery, which makes you a target. And this is why, as a chosen one, you must extrapolate energetic boundaries to block off negative energy and frequencies from negative coworkers, because these are the people who are going to add you on social media to find out what you're doing, looking you up, monitoring spirits, trying to find out what you're doing, talking about you behind your back to other coworkers. So that's why you need some type of spiritual protection in the form of solitude to basically castigate that energy that's being projected towards you. When you master the art of detachment, that means that you have the ability to stand alone, meaning that you don't need groups of people within the factions of your job in order to feel comfortable. So a lot of times, these monitoring spirits at your job, these people who are basically scrutinizing and monitoring your behavior, they're trying to find a way to harness and extract your energy because they cannot fathom the immensity that you have the ability to stand alone without them. Now, as a chosen one, no matter where you're working or what you're doing in life, you stay in your lane, you stay yourself, and you mind your damn business. That basically reaches the benefits of authenticity. Authenticity has an energetic glow that attracts demons, and those demons is going to try to bring you down to that level. When you're a chosen one working a regular job, your coworkers.
So basically, what he said is, your light attracts everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it triggers the insecurities in people. Now, some people, to make themselves feel better in this realm, they call them insecurities, jealousy, envy, or whatever. These are demons. These are spirits on you. You might not want to hear that, but that's what it is. And when people are operating above that, we see these. And you think you have them, concealed. Wearing a mask. We see right through it. And because of that, when we speak, you feel like we're talking directly to you and don't even know you. And it triggers you into wanting to be in secret competition, find any way to shut us up, make us seem less, important or significant. That's a demon on you, boy. You know what I'm saying? That's a demon on you. You got work to do, man. But we're going to continue to let you know about yourself. That's what we do.
Let's talk about these down low women.
Ooh.
Let's talk about the women that try to be your friend.
I think I was going to slide this in since you keep talking about, y'all be projecting. That's what you're doing. Y'all project all your insecurities. I'm glad she's bringing this up about it. Hit that like button. Let's go.
Only try to sleep with you. That don't get talked about enough. Like we talk about DL men all the time. We talk about the women that try to be your friend and they get to know you. Y'all get to hanging out a little bit and they get to throwing their little out there trying you gonna catch it.
What the hell?
Basically let them know, like, look, I like that.
So y'all throw your little stuff out there. Y'all flirt with See, this is what they want, all the coochie to themselves. They try to go after the baddies and fill their head up with all men sucking to get them lonely, and they want the good coochie to themselves. Ladies, y'all got to start, differentiating between a good friend and that's a woman and these Jezebels. You got to get rid of the Jezebels, man. And you know who they are. It's the women in secret competition with you, but you close. Get rid of them.
Listen to their experience, whatever, but you let them know that you're not like that. And then next thing you know, they the problem because they can sleep with you. We don't talk about that. We talk about DL men all the time, but we don't talk about these chicks that just want to be your friend and try to sleep with you. And I have had that experience a couple of times, like for real. Like people have acted as if they wanted to be my friend, go out, hang out, and then start creating problems once I guess I wasn't catching on to what they wanted to do, or I wasn't down with it. And then they create a problem. But nobody don't talk about that. Nobody don't talk about the DL women. Like, this considered cute and sexy, but to me, it's not cool, especially when I'm thinking that we bonding and you my friend and,
and secretly whole time she can't wait to get the box and eat it from the back. I'm telling you, man. I know these women be funny money, man.
You just like a dude.
And this is why they always be like, oh, y'all be down low, because they're projecting on the men what they secretly have had problems with other women and then themselves are doing. I told you, listen to a woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to them, watch what they do. And the words that come out of their mouth, man, it's normally something projected. Like all this stuff they be talking about men, like, where would you get this inside information from? Nah, you be doing that and having that problem. You just throwing it out there. That's what we like. What are you talking about? Because they can't be around each other without getting horny and wanting to rub on each other and lick on each other. And society say, oh, it's cool. Do that shit and never talk about it. It ain't cool. You been with another woman. I want to know. I'm gonna call you DL. You a DL lady. You a down low. You been with a woman? Don't act like it's cool in society. We know what that. Hey, look, be who you are and be proud of it. Don't use that veil. Women can do no wrong and they can just, do whatever they. No. You know what I'm saying? If you done eaten some box, the same as a dude sucking the dick. Once you done it, it's done. Embrace who you are. Don't call yourself something that you're not no more. I'm tired of that shit. Y'all that are like that start projecting crazy stuff on a regular people that we don't know nothing about what you're talking about. But what the hell are they talking about? Because you be doing this stuff.
Waiting your turn. You just acting like, at least with dudes, you already know.
You gotta smash that like button. Smash that like button if you like the content. Let's go.
You thinking, hey, I got me a new friend. And they usually start off on the internet. I noticed that. In your inbox, hey, boo. You look so cute. Bad.
No, I done told you. No. Hang on, let her cook. But look, I told you these internet chicks are weird. I told you these internet chicks are weird. I'm going out in person. I'm not running into the same type of weirdos that I run into online. There's a whole different ego about a female online. They really think that they can do whatever they want. It's a different reality. These internet chicks, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
They're like, okay, sis ain't no hater. She liking my pictures or whatever like that. Because I'm like that. I'm a girl's girl. I'm liking your pictures. I'm telling you how cute you look and this, that. Whole time they plotting like the dudes in your inbox, her eyes. They plotting.
Ooh.
So just be careful with that, y'all, because you thinking you about to, you got a little friendship. Y'all building a friendship. No, baby. They trying to sleep with you, honey. They want to be more than friends.
They want to deep sea
be,
fish dive.
So just be careful, y'all. People don't talk about that.
They want a scissor.
Let's talk about these down low women. Let's talk about the women that try to be your friend only to try to sleep with you. That don't get talked about enough.
Oh,
like,
God.
We talk about DL
Scissoring
men all the time, but we don't talk about the women that try to be your friend. And
oh, man. Let me leave it alone.
They get to know you.
We'll go ahead and hit that. I'm going to follow you, sweetheart. Let me see what else you talking about. When
a man trades,
what are you doing?
Money has never motivated me enough to lay up with a man I'm not attracted to. When I was young, I liked a young man that looked good, smelled good, body good. I never could just lay up and deal with a man just because he had money. And I guess that's the fool I am. When I see a picture of Rick Ross with his new 27-year-old girlfriend that he is 21 years older than, and she's a beautiful, young, tight body, everything, girl.
Tenderoni.
Girl, what are you doing with this man? But then I remember that Rick Ross is a very rich man, and I still say to myself, but what do you have to do? Because as women, we know when them lights go down and you in the bed with this man, the money ain't there.
Hey, what's going on, cuz? What's going on, cuz? Salute
on him and all this kind of things. And for me, like, if I don't like you, if I'm not attracted to you, that's so hard for, like, I can't do it. I wish these young girls would give.
We can circle back to that download video so we can make sure we get notes from that, because that's the problem, bro. I talk about them projecting on us all the time. The cheating that they project on you and assume about you is the cheating that they're involved in, or their homegirl or their sister or whatever. They keep secrets like crazy, man. You know what I mean? It's about giving you this perception that they're this humble, wholesome, whatever, when they're out here doing more dirt than any dude could. You know what I'm saying? And that download thing, that's just projected insecurities and their activities. You know what I'm saying? Because they be doing stuff like that when they're not attracted to most men or whatever. They're like, attracted to women too. So when we're not attracted to them, not because of the way they look, but their goofy, stupid ass, bad attitude in their personality, they just try to throw that out there. And a lot of times they do it too because men have a different visceral reaction to that. You're emasculating me. You're projecting onto me something that I'm not, as much as I do to project an image of a traditional man that's in alignment with God. So it's evil in nature too, right? It's wicked in nature too. So it's double layer, triple layer. They do stuff like this all the time.
Life a chance before they resort to this shit. Like, she says she's a model. She has a eyeliner company, right? Give that shit a chance before you break down to this, baby. Money has never motivated me enough to lay up with a man I'm not attracted to. When I was young, I
Cash
liked
money.
a young man
Appreciate you, Tracy.
good, smelled good, body good. I never could just lay up and deal with a man just because he had money. And I guess that's the fool I am. When I see a picture of Rick Ross with his new 27-year-old girlfriend that he is 21 years older than, and
that's facts of life. Men will always be able to find a way to get the women they want. And most men want women in their 20s. Most men, if they could, want women in their prime. It is what it is. So, again, don't, nothing against this bitter Betty, but it's none of her business, man. It's none of her business. Go try to find you somebody. If you would have been focused like this woman right here is when you were in your younger 20s or whatever, then you know you might end up having a bag or be with somebody. Instead, you're just out here giving it away for free to broke people. Be mad at her.
Okay, you guys, I'm not trying to be mean, and please don't take this the wrong way. But if you do, I really don't care. All the women, I want to ask you men something, and please be honest with me. All the women that's doing the 4B movement, shaving their head and wearing these blue bracelets, do they look like women that you would actually
Hell
go
no.
for in the first place?
Hell no.
Like, look at them.
No.
Would them
never
be the
touch
women
them.
that you would actually approach?
No.
Like, keep it all the way 100. Like, they look like they were already celibate, and it wasn't on purpose.
Involuntarily celibate. Femme said, yeah. Leftovers. All the leftovers are online. We don't want men. You can't get a man. You can't get a man. We don't want you. We don't want you. The hell, if we wanted you, you'd have a man. Crazy, man. It's leftovers trying to rebrand themselves in real time. Leftovers that nobody wants trying to rebrand themselves in real time. Delusional as hell.
Like, them women look untouchable. And I don't mean that in a gangster way. I mean that as a 25 cats in their house and smell like piss. Like, do them women look like they are actually the women that y'all would literally go for? Like, y'all are literally doing this movement and you shaving your head for nothing. The men that I know wouldn't even look at you twice. Like, literally, they would jump over you to get to every other woman.
Oh my God.
Besides you.
Let her cook.
Tell me if I'm wrong, man, because
no.
I'm looking at these women like, do y'all even like me? Because
no, they
half
don't.
of y'all look like y'all playing for the other side, but dang, that's just on me. Like, were you even getting any dingling in the first place? I'm just asking, like, I don't look like it.
Hey, y'all done turned black women against strong boy. Now y'all got black women cooking y'all. It's over, man. It's over, dude. You got black women cooking y'all. It's over. It's over. Bruh, just you know, wave the white flag or something. Stand down. You got black women cooking y'all. It's over, man. If you ain't gonna get no better rebuttals than that, hey, listen, they coming for y'all. All you man haters, they coming for y'all.
It looks like you were lonely on accident, but I digress. Tell me if I'm wrong, or could I be wrong? I could be wrong. Okay, you guys, I'm not trying to be mean, and please don't take this the wrong way. But if you do,
gentlemen, in the comment section, let's talk about it. Do you think she's wrong, or is she hitting the nail on the head? I'm gonna let her cook a little bit more because I
really don't care.
That whole like involuntarily celibate and all this stuff. This is what's going on. They're rebranding themselves. I don't know historical purpose because we see what we want them. Yeah, and you can't you levers 4B movement. If you don't go ahead with shit, y'all think y'all fooling. I guess it look like boo boo or something.
Women, I want to ask you something. Please be honest with me. All the women 4B movement shaving wearing these blue bracelets. Do women that you would actually go for in the first place? Like, look at them. Them be the women that you would actually approach. Like, keep it all the way 100. Like, they look like they were already celibate, and it wasn't on. Like, them women look untouchable. And I don't mean that in a gangster way. I mean that as a
nasty word.
25 cats in there and smell like piss. Do them women they are actually women that y'all would go for?
That's what I'm saying. The woman has all the options in the world. What happens is she's too busy running, playing the field and running the streets, and the next, you know, what time to her. You know, because the woman, she's in her 20s, she get any man she wants to. Stay in the gym or whatever, stay fit. She ain't even got to in the face. Just stay fit, present herself well, have any man she wants. Ain't got to be in the in college and learn all this crap for whatever like men have to do a trade, get any man she wants. If she's in her 30s and 40s, ain't got a man, by choice. You know what I'm saying? Not her choice. You know what I'm saying? By choice of running the field, getting smashed out and having down low experiences all the way through her 20s, wasted it away. Crazy.
Like y'all are literally doing this movement and you shaving your head for nothing. Because the men that I know wouldn't even look at you twice. Like literally they would jump over you to get to every other woman besides you. Like, tell me if I'm wrong, man, because I'm looking at these women like, do y'all even like me? Because
No, they don't.
half of y'all look like y'all playing for the other side, but that's just on me. Like,
How can you like men? You always talking junk. They'll make up some new kind of way to make fun of us. I don't like men.
You even getting any dingling in the first place? I'm just asking, like, I don't look like it. It looks like you were lonely on accident. But I digress. Tell me if I'm wrong. Or could I be wrong?
Nail on the head. I got one more in here.
So y'all were okay with being fat and sleeping around with whoever you wanted to when Biden was in office. But
Oh man, she came in hot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just a girl came in hot. You guys smash that like button. Let's go.
Office. You ready to just get fine and get healthy and stop doing what you want to do with your body. It took for Kamala to lose for y'all to say, oh my God, I should probably stop opening my legs to whoever I want to. I should probably stop eating whatever I want to. I should probably change my attitude and be a better person. It took for somebody who doesn't know you, ain't never gonna meet you, care about you as a person, as an individual, for you to be like, it's time for me to get fined. The amount of women that I've seen make that post, I'm gonna get fined. This could be my finest 4 years of my life. You didn't wasted 45 years of your life.
Don't believe them.
30 years of your life, 27 years of your life, and you now decide to get fined and fit because Kamala lost. She lost. But I hate the fact that this is like a trend. Now the sisterhood is all let's get fined. Let's oh yeah, of course, let's decenter men even more. Let's bring back the 4B movement. Let's start being more healthy. We really need to think about this should not be a trend of being healthy, of being kind, of being good people, of treating your body like it's not a piece of meat. That's not a trend. That should be a lifestyle thing. And this is like a joke, but again, I'm glad y'all, I guess y'all waking up, but the sad thing is it takes a stranger to lose an election for you to decide that I'm tired of being obese. So y'all were okay with being fat and sleeping around with whoever you wanted to when Biden was in office. But now that Trump is in office, you ready to just get fined and get help.
Well, they're trying to get ahead of the game and they're trying to rebrand this. Men don't want them, and they know once Trump gets in there, we're going to get real picky. So it's like, well, let's just say that we don't want them. Listen, leftovers are going to do what leftovers do. That one more in here? I don't think I do.
Black women tend to only have an issue with authority.
Yeah, we do.
And rebel against authority when it's a black man. You want to know how I know? Because when you go to that job and your boss tell you do something, you're going to do it without no problem. You probably employee of the year when you at that job. You don't have an issue when it's the white man telling you what to do. But when it's the black man, your black man, the one you chose, the one you laid down with, the one you married, had kids with, you have an issue with him leading and taking charge.
Yeah.
See, me, knowing what I know, I understand it's systematic. It goes back to Willie Lynch. So we as black women, we were taught that the black man is incapable of leading. We were taught that we didn't need a man. But it's 2024. I think it's time that we change that mindset, because I understand that most black men did not have a proper example of a father figure, of a man leading the household growing up. So they're really just trying to find their way, just like the rest of us. But if you have a trying man, give that man some grace. Black women tend to only have an issue with authority.
Yeah, she kind of fell off the deep end on the end right there. I don't know what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? She's mostly talking about like a Pookie or something like that. But you know, y'all have a problem with black male authority. You don't feel like you're supposed to listen to us. You have a huge rebellious nature for us. I don't know where it comes from, but just hearing us speak in a way that seems authoritative, it triggers the demons in you. Maybe generational curses, demons has been on your family for a long time, but it triggers you. And we're aware of that. So your opinion doesn't mean nothing if you get into a defensive stance just from hearing a black man speak in a way a black man should. Not the way you want him to, Tone Police, but the way he should, being a representation of living God in this realm. You know what I'm saying? Praise the Most High. Look, I'm going to go ahead and end it off with that. I think that's the last one.
So you're telling me just 24 hours after Trump's election, China says it hopes for a peaceful coexistence with the United States, and we respect the choice of the American people. Also, Trump promised that 24 hours after he was elected, he was going to end the war, and guess what? Within 24 hours, he ended the war. Hamas calls for immediate end to war after Trump election win. How weird and strange is that? I didn't see any of this energy when Kamala and Biden were representing the country. It's like when a mom is dealing with some badass kids and they're not listening, and she's trying to tell them what to do, and then the dad walk in the room and didn't even say one word. He walked in that bitch and was like,
yep.
And he ain't even got to say a word. It just get quiet immediately. They already know what's up. It's very clear and obvious.
These countries are checking themselves before he gets inaugurated. They already know. And this is why people say you have to have a strong, which the world recognizes men as being a strong leader as your president, because otherwise you get disrespected and treated like anything. This man ain't been inaugurated yet, and they're already getting in line.
That none of these countries respected us, bro. They saw weakness. They saw clear and cut opportunity to take advantage. Since Biden became president,
the trolls are back.
His whole term, it ain't been nothing but war. Now, when Trump
talking about Trump again, the trolls are back. The trolls are back, y'all.
Actually gets in office, let's see if he can put an end to this Ukraine and Russia war. So you're telling me just 24 hours after Trump's
I am confounded by why so many Bible-believing Christians are upset today that Kamala Harris did not win. If you are in that category and you consider yourself a Bible-believing, God-fearing Christian, and you're upset or you're angry and disappointed that this woman is not taking office, you need to run, do not walk to the altar of God, and repent immediately. You have been so brainwashed by the Democratic Party that if they are serving you dog mess and telling you that it's good,
I love this woman's energy. Let's go.
You would eat it up and say that it's good. I believe that some of you are so brainwashed that Jesus himself could descend from heaven and appear before you and tell you not to vote for Kamala Harris, and you still would have voted for Kamala Harris. You are a Bible-believing Christian. Your vote should be based on the candidate who aligns with your Christian values. Now, somebody tell me how Kamala Harris's transgenderism policy aligns with Christian values. Somebody tell me how unaliving babies aligns with Christian values. Somebody please explain to me how the lack of accountability that this woman refuses to take aligns with any kind of Christian
Anna, you
or
already know.
American values.
I appreciate you.
And if you all think about it, you know she doesn't. If you really look at her policies and analyze her policies and compare her policies to her opponent, you would know that her opponent, even though he's not perfect, even though he's a flawed human being, her opponent and his policies are much better for the United States and align better with Christian values. How can you call yourself a Christian and a Bible-believing child of God, and you are standing on the side of everything that God does not stand for? I think people who claim to be people of faith need to re-examine their faith, because when you have faith in God, you're going to do what God tells you to do. You're going to be moved by God and not by MSNBC or CNN or any of the mainstream media. You're going to be committed to doing what God would have for you to do. And a lot of people in this election hate Trump so much that they would vote for anybody, the devil himself, if the devil was running for president as a Democrat. I wonder about these Christian Kamala Harris supporters. How many of Kamala Harris's policies did you actually look up and compare that with her opponent? How many times did you take her word and take it for gospel instead of looking it
Appreciate
up
you, Corey.
and making sure that she was telling the truth? I want to know, how many rallies have you watched for both candidates? How many press conferences have you seen? Because I've seen a lot of people talk about, he said concepts of the plan. You all need to shut up right now, because that was only one time where he said that in one debate. How many debates did you watch after that? How many press conferences did you watch after that? How many rallies did you watch? How many interviews and podcast appearances for both candidates did you watch and compare them together? While you saying that he said he had concepts of a plan. Some of the people who are saying this are Christians. You said that he said he had concepts of the plan, and you said up there voting for somebody who had absolutely no plan. This is a shame, because the Democrats have tried to sell the American people a bad bill of goods. They tried to pass her off as the best thing since sliced bread, and people bought it. Bible-believing Christians who go to church every Sunday, pray, fast, read their Bibles, people bought it. Instead of praying and seeking God about what you should do during the election, you sought MSNBC and you sought CNN. And you sought ABC News.
False prophets.
Instead of seeking God and figuring out what God wanted you to do, you sought everybody else except God. That's why, if you are a Bible-believing Christian during this election who voted for Kamala Harris, you need to repent.
Yes.
I am confounded by why so many Bible-believing Christians.
You heard her. You heard her. And in the comment section, do whatever you got to do. Do the devil's will. Try to go against it. Try to make it seem like she lied once. Go ahead, do the devil's will. I'm going to cook you up in the comment section. I'm going to cook your ass up. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, sometimes God sends his warriors. And I'm one of them. I'm going to make you wish your mother swallowed. I'm going to make you wish your dad left you running either off the side of your mother's mouth or down the back of your mother's left thigh, under her supple 304 booty cheek. Don't do it to yourself.
Are upset today that Kamala Harris did not win. If you are in that category and you consider yourself a Bible-believing, God-fearing Christian, and you're upset or you're angry and disappointed that this woman is not taking office, you need to run, do not walk to the altar of God, and repent immediately. You have been so brainwashed by the Democratic Party that if they are serving you dog mess and telling you that it's good, you would eat it up and say that it's good. I believe that some of you
got to give her an encore.
That Jesus himself could descend from heaven and appear before you and tell you not to vote for Kamala Harris, and you still would have voted for Kamala Harris. You are a Bible-believing Christian. Your vote should be based on the candidate who aligns with your Christian values. Now, somebody tell me how Kamala Harris's transgenderism policy aligns with Christian values. Somebody tell me how unaliving babies aligns with Christian values. Somebody please explain to me how the lack of accountability that this woman refuses to take aligns with any kind of Christian or American values. It doesn't. And if you all think about it, you know she doesn't. If you really look at her policies and analyze her policies and compare her policies to her opponent, you would know that her opponent, even though he's not perfect, even though he's a flawed human being, her opponent and his policies are much better for the United States and align better with Christian values.
You know,
how can you call yourself a Christian and a Bible-believing child of God, and you are standing on the side of everything that God does not stand for? I think people who claim to be people of faith need to re-examine their faith, because when you have faith in God, you're going to do what God tells you to do. You're going to be moved by God and not by MSNBC or CNN or any of the mainstream media. You're going to be committed to doing what God would have for you to do. And a lot of people in this election hate Trump so much that they would vote for anybody, the devil himself, if the devil was running for president as a Democrat. I wonder about these Christian Kamala Harris supporters. How many of Kamala Harris's policies did you actually look up and compare that with her opponent? How many times did you take her word and take it for gospel instead of looking it up and making sure that she was telling the truth? I want to know, how many rallies have you watched for both candidates? How many press conferences have you seen? Because I've seen a lot of people talk about, he said concepts of the plan. You all need to shut up right now, because that was only one time where he said that in one debate.
See, this is how black women handle business.
How many press conferences did you watch after that? How many rallies?
This is how black women handle business. All these Jezebels you see online, This is black woman energy right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what her beliefs are, anything else outside of politics, but the passion in the right direction, in alignment with God. Let's go.
Rallies did you watch? How many interviews and podcast appearances for both candidates did you watch and compare them together? While you saying that he said he had concepts of a plan. Some of the people who are saying this are Christians. You said that he said he had concepts of the plan, and you said up there voting for somebody who had absolutely no plan. This is a shame because the Democrats have tried to sell the American people a bad bill of goods. They tried to pass her off as the best thing since sliced bread, and people bought it. Bible-believing Christians who go to church every Sunday, pray, fast, read their Bibles, people bought it. Instead of praying and seeking God about what you should do during the election, you sought MSNBC and you sought CNN and you sought ABC News. Instead of seeking God and figuring out what God wanted you to do, you sought everybody else except God. That's why if you...
For those that don't know, absolutely believe in that. Again, I just don't use the J. Wasn't invented till like 1400. Yeshua is Lord, is God. Let's go.
Are a Bible-believing Christian during this election who voted for Kamala Harris, you need to repent. I am confounded by why many Bible...
You know, I had to give that to y'all twice. I think that's the last one.
People thought you were crazy.
Okay.
People thought that it was over for you. People thought there's no way you're going to be able to come back from this. There's no way you're going to be able to pick yourself up. You're done for. And they
shout out to the underdogs.
They canceled you. They overlooked you. And they thought it was over. But baby, when I tell you, God said, not this one. That one right there, that one mine. And what I'm doing with him or her, what I'm doing with you,
I appreciate you, brother Troy.
Something so different.
Salute.
One day you'll be at the bottom. The next day you're gonna be at the top.
You know it, Dave.
Tell him play with it. F around and find out.
Play with it.
Exactly what's getting ready.
You know what I'm saying? Play with it.
People about to find out who you really are. See, the thing is, God had to show you who you were. He had to show you where your power resides because you forgot. He had to show you you. So all the broken pieces, everything had to come tumbling down. Everything that did not serve you had to go. It all had to go because you forgot who you were. But you know now. You know exactly who you are now. And because you know who you are, you're able to stand 10 toes on who you are in the face of those people who thought they knew you. They don't know you, but they about to find out. They are about to find out.
Hey, Kenneth, do you think it's God's will for you to come over here to a total stranger that's a single father handling his business, building his business from the mud with no help, and tell him that he is crazy because of his beliefs? Do you think that's God's will? Do you think God put that in you to do that? Do you think that's the Most High God that did? Just asking some questions, man. You want to run your mouth? You know what I'm saying? You over here with the right one. Okay? Explain yourself or kick rocks.
And everything that you went through, every tear that was shed, every obstacle, every hurdle, everything you went through was not in vain. Everything was building you to this point right now. My only advice to you at this point is to never allow anybody to dim your light and to show up as authentically yourself as possible. I'm
Thank
talking
you, sweetheart.
about
Bless you
every
too.
day that you wake up.
Stay blessed.
You're not dimming no light. You see that sun shining? Yeah, baby. Cause it knows. It knows. You're not dimming your light. You're gonna show up exactly who God created you to be, and
Every
you're gonna
day.
stand on it. If people didn't know who you were before, if they thought they knew you before, they about to really find out now.
Yeah.
People thought you were crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all better show them, and you can tell them. It's your time. Do it now. Ain't nothing holding you back. Talk your junk. and get out there and let them know what being humble is. You're humble to God. You're not humble to man. You know what I'm saying? You're humble to God. Get out there and show up and show out.
What is the gossip on you right now? You have a lot of people.
Yeah, that's another video for another day. I told y'all I'll be keeping tabs on all these people, bro.
Money has never.
Doing that.
Let's talk about these down low
Just one more time for the road.
Let's talk about the women that try to be your friend only to try to sleep with you. That don't get talked about enough. Like we talk about DL men all the time, but we don't talk about the women that try to be your friend and they get to know you. Y'all get to hanging out a little bit, and they get to throwing their little stuff out there, trying to see if you're gonna catch it. And you basically let them know, like, look, I ain't like that. You listen to their experiences or whatever, but you let them know that you're not like that. And then next thing you know, they creating a problem because they can't sleep with you.
Yeah, I think somebody said Jesus is Lord or something like that, and she went crazy or something. Like, you at the wrong rally, lady. You done, man. You done, man. What are you doing? Like, I sounds like, bro, like they be trying to push that Satan agenda, man, and she just could not get herself together, man. I'm telling you, the devil didn't win. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We don't talk about that. We talk about DL men all the time, but we don't talk about these chicks that just want to be your friend and try to sleep with you. And I have had that experience a couple of times, like for real. Like people have acted as if they wanted to be my friend, go out, hang out, and then start creating problems once I guess I wasn't catching on to what they wanted to do. Or I wasn't down with it. And then they create a problem. But nobody don't talk about that.
No.
Nobody don't talk about the DL women. Like, this considered cute and sexy, but
nah, fellas, we gotta stop letting that pass. If she's all over her girls and she think it's cute to have a twin, and no, because what happens is they like women more than men. They just use men, right? So, once you allow that, you're allowing her to pick the gender she wants to, show her emotion to, and then just use you for, we don't need to find that cute no more. You know what I'm saying? You want a traditional woman. You do not want a woman that has a girlfriend or likes girls. Get over that stuff, man. It's a demon. You know what I mean? In the sense of being down low. I'm not over here, trying to get flagged, man. You know what I'm saying? But like that down lowness is a whole demon. Do not allow a woman to be that kind of way around you, man. Find you a traditional woman that loves men. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
To me, it's not cool, especially when I'm thinking that we bonding and you my friend, and whole time you just like a dude. You just waiting your turn. You just acting like, at least with dudes you already know for the most part. But with a woman, you thinking, hey, I got me a new friend. And they usually start off on the internet. I noticed that.
Internet weirdos.
In your inbox, hey, boo. Oh, you look so cute. Baddie, 10.
You hear about these women saying, oh, these dudes be DMing me. Those are the women DMing other women and DMing dudes. They project everything, man. When they call you down low, it's because they are, or they know somebody that is. That's a woman. They don't come up with nothing new, man. They really don't. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pay attention to this stuff, man. She's exposing them. You
thinking like, okay, sis ain't no hater. She liking my pictures or whatever like that. Because I'm like that. I'm a girl's girl. I'm liking your pictures. I'm telling you how cute you look and this, that. Whole time they plotting like the dudes in your inbox. Her eyes.
Scissoring.
Plotting. So just be careful with that, y'all, because you thinking you about to, you got a little friendship. Y'all building a friendship. No, baby. They trying to sleep with you, honey. They want to be more than friends.
Deep.
They want to be, what?
Diving.
So just be careful, y'all.
People want to dive in it.
Let's talk about these down.
Yeah, I say, look, that's it, y'all, man. I just want to get those clips. I gotta get to the gym and take my son out, get something to eat, or go to a restaurant or something real quick. Get that. get back on my father-son time, man. That's what I've been doing all morning anyway. Giving him great fatherly advice. You know, got to catch him on Saturday in the morning. And then, you know, we hang out and have a good time. That's the way it is, man. You know what I mean? Teach him everything I know so he can be ahead of the game. Make sure y'all take care of y'all kids. But listen, I want to get on here because we get on to a lot of women, and a lot of women tend to think that podcasters are talking about all black women. Nah, we ain't even talking about black women. We talking about these black females, white females, leftover females. Like, you know, you got to make sure that you can see the difference. So as men, we need to celebrate the women that are out here doing the right thing and representing women well. That's why you see a lot of these married women on my channel and on my TikTok, like Danica Marie, Dee Dee, stuff like that. They're married women representing women and ladies in the right kind of way. They love their man. They big up them and speak life into them on a regular basis. And they have a spirit on them. You know, you can tell they're well taken care of by the men that they're with. And I like to make sure that I promote that and also show y'all other women that are, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a girl. She's married as well. And she's representing a very classy side of black women. So there's definitely a difference. It's just the ratchet females have taken over the culture. And I think black women are going to take their power back. You know, you see it going on right now. Black men already have. You, Pookie and Ray Ray don't represent black men like they used to. The thug is not the representation of black men like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the ladies on here, man. Shout out to everybody that showed up. I appreciate y'all. You know, I hope that I didn't offend too many people. Make sure I keep my mouth shut for the most part. You guys smash that like button, subscribe, subscribe. A lot of different content. Mix things up, you guys. I got a lot of free time now. I had a situation, you know, that situation closed out, man, and like a ton of time before I start school back up. Get this content out, get some variety, and bring some innovation. Okay, but appreciate y'all. Share the live stream. Drop those comments. Let's talk about it. Love and light. I appreciate that join the live stream. Love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. I'm your brother. And I love you, and I'm out. I appreciate you, bro. Let me check these last comments in real quick. Thank you so much for your time, Anna. I appreciate all of y'all. I love all of y'all. Believe that. Sorry to hear that, my brother. Better is on the way. Appreciate that, my man. Appreciate that. And I'm out.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.
In this game,